Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been in a season where it felt like you were just barely making it? Like you're showing up, you're doing your best, but deep down you feel empty, like you're missing something. Listen, I've been there, but today I need to tell you you're not starving, you're not forgotten, you just need your daily bread. You need manna. And more importantly, you need the bread of life. Let's talk about it. Now, if you've been rocking with me for a while, you already know I don't do fluff. I'm here to tell you what God is saying straight up. And today, He's reminding us of something powerful. His provision is daily, His timing is perfect. And if you keep chasing the wrong things, you'll always feel like something is missing. So let's break this down. The Bible tells us that when the Israelites were in the wilderness, God provided them with something called manna, literally, bread from heaven. Every morning it was right there for them. But here's the catch: they couldn't hoard it, they couldn't store it. They couldn't save anything for tomorrow. They had to trust God for fresh provision every single day. Sound familiar? See, we live in a world where we're trained to store up, to hustle hard, to plan our future down to the minute. But God's way, He says, I got you today. Come back tomorrow for more. And that's uncomfortable because it forces us to trust Him even when we don't see the full picture. And Jesus, He took it even further. In John 6:35, He said, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty. That means no matter how much money you make, how many followers you have, how many things you check off your to-do list, if you ain't feasting on the bread of life, you'll always be hungry, always chasing, always searching for more. So, I need you to think about this. What have you been feeding yourself? What are you consuming every day? Because if it ain't God's word, if it ain't time in His presence, if it ain't daily trust, you're snacking on the wrong thing and calling it a meal. Drop a comment below and let me know what's one thing you're trusting God to provide for you in this season. And listen, if this message hit home for you, don't keep it to yourself. Somebody else needs this word too. So hit that like button, share this with a friend, and let's spread the message that Jesus is the bread of life. Fam, you don't have to strive. You don't have to beg. You don't have to wonder if God sees you. He does. And just like He sent manna in the wilderness, He's sending you exactly what you need today. But here's the key. Stop worrying about next week, next month, next year. Gather today's manna. Trust that tomorrow's already handled, because when you're walking with the bread of life, you'll never go hungry again. I love y'all. Keep believing, keep trusting, and keep feasting on what actually fills you. I'll see you in the next one, God willing.